The truth is, when it comes to fish stuff, I don't buy many things new. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know that I'm always looking for a deal. I have playlists on how to find the best deal. I got videos on getting tank hauls, but sometimes you have to buy stuff new. And when you do, I'm always looking for a good deal still. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys my top 5 favorite things to buy from the dollar store. That's right, at the dollar store, not any kind of specialty store. Hopefully you guys have one by you. I prefer the one that's actually Dollar Tree. Everything in there is actually still $1. The first item on this list is gonna be really useful, especially if you have a planted aquarium, and that is Superglue gel. Now, if you guys have live plants, you know that there's a few different ways to attach live plants to driftwood, to rocks, to other decor, and you can use fishing lines. Some people use thread. I prefer Superglue gel, and actually I found this pack, usually it's a 2-pack you get for $1 or a single-use pack. They have specials from time to time on certain things, and I picked this one up. It was a 3-pack for $1. Now each of these is, not the biggest tubes, but these are not, tiny tubes either. And actually I kind of like the fact that it's spread across 3, because if you get one bigger tube and it gets messed up for some reason, or dries out, whatever, it's nice that it's spread across 3 smaller ones. I actually bought a handful of these when I saw this for $1, because not only is it good for attaching plants to things. Obviously I use it if you have driftwood or other decor. If you use plastic decor or something that cracks, breaks, you can use this Superglue gel. I do recommend you don't use a ton of it, because you will get like white spots and stuff like that. It's important to get the gel one, not the liquid, because the liquid is runny. And in terms of it being harmful, like I said, I know some people say use a certain brand or another one. I've never had issues with this one. So like I said, use it at your own risk, do your own research. But I've been using this one for a year plus now with no issues. The next item I want to share with you guys should be useful for everybody, and that is going to be sponges. Now this is like a 3-pack. There's actually one missing. They usually come in a 4-pack. As you can see, they're $1. You can find them in these squares, or you can also find them in these circles. And I think these are coming either 4 or 6 to $1. It's been a while since I bought these. I actually bought some of these when my buddy and I were doing the tilapia thing. We had first discovered these, and I've been using them ever since. They're a great source of biological media filtration. So you can use them in your hang-on back filters. You can use them in your canister filter. You can use them in your DIY bucket filter. That's what my buddy and I use them for. This one, it's pretty coarse. This one's a little more, a little bigger holes and stuff like this. This one it's pretty fine, I should say. So, you have options, but for $1, you really can't go wrong. It's a lot cheaper than any other media that I know. The third item I want to share with you guys is once again multi-purpose. I just picked up a few more because I actually need some myself, and that is plastic containers. Now this is like an off-brand, and you get 3 of the, what is this, a 1 cup size? No, 3 cup size, 3.1 cups. This is about the size I recommend. I use these if I'm transferring fish, if I'm packing shrimp. They're just a great container. They're kind of stuck, but they're just a great container to use. And like I said, these are a little thinner plastic. They actually sell the name brand ones, and I think you get 2 for $1 for this size instead of 3. They also sell bigger sizes. I use some of the bigger sizes too to kind of move tanks or move fish around and adjust them. And you could use these for, like I said, many purposes. And you obviously don't want to have your husband or your wife's ones from the inside, the kitchen ones. I recommend get a different color one. Like these green ones are different than the ones we have in the house, so it's good not to mix those up. If you have other fish keeper friends that are budget friendly, make sure to share this video with them, because I don't think a lot of people realize how many things you could buy kind of not at a fish store for the fish keeping hobby. And every time I meet people, and I'm always trying to share with people the cheapest way to do things, and you'd be surprised how many things. Like I said, I don't buy many things new, but the amount of things I buy new at fish stores is very limited. The other one I want to share with you guys is batteries. Now these are not the greatest batteries in the world, and yes, I use them in my mouse for a computer. So this is a 10-pack, 10 AA batteries for $1, and usually it's 8, but this is like a special bonus, kind of like the Superglue was. And you could buy them this size. You could buy this AAAs. You could buy these are like just the small round ones for like my TDS meter. My TDS meter is actually, I need a new battery, so it's perfect. You get 2 for $1 there. and I use the other batteries in my battery operated pumps. I wouldn't use them as like your only backup. Like I wouldn't just stock these for, let's say, your hurricane supply batteries. These don't last that long. These are not like the most powerful batteries. They're meant to be used in stuff like this that don't suck up tons of energy 24/7. But they're good for like your battery operated pump. When I go to pick up fish and I'm just running a pump for 30 minutes in the car, they're perfect for that. And if for some reason I leave the battery in there or something, I don't really care. Like I said, at this point, these batteries are 10 cents a piece. The next thing I want to share with you guys, I bet no one has guessed. Maybe some of you guys are familiar with some of these things, but I bet you no one's guessed this. If you have, let me know in the comments down below. And it is a turkey baster. Now you might have actually seen one on my channel before. I actually just bought this one at the dollar store, and the other day, actually a few months ago now, I was in the market for a turkey baster for my blackworm culture, and I only found one at Walmart that cost $2. And $2 is not a bad deal, but it was actually a little bigger than I wanted. And I saw this at the dollar store the other day, and it's like the perfect size. Now you're probably saying, Ryan, I don't have a blackworm culture. I don't have any live cultures. Why do I need this? Well, there's a lot of other good reasons to have a turkey baster if you're a fish keeper, and a few of them come to mind. You can move fry with this. Say you have guppy fry or small rainbow fry, you can move fry. Okay, you're not a fish breeder, you don't breed fish. Let's say you just have you want to pick up, uneaten food, or food in a quarantine tank or something. You can kind of spot, instead of breaking out your gravel vac. There's plenty of times where I went in there and just kind of sucked up some stuff real quick. I'm sure there's even more uses for this and all these things I listed here, as well as other things you could buy at the dollar store or a cheap, just regular kind of household items you can get. And if you know them, drop me in the comment down below, that we can spread the knowledge. I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to check out another Fish Cave video, there'll be one right there. As always, stay positive and stay passionate.